Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to second war of season 14. But before I continue, click subscribe button, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. I'm taking path number 7 today. It's becoming my usual path, and I'm bringing Namor, Warlock, and Captain Beard on my lovely team for this war. And I'm starting with first fight. It's a link node. I usually take this path, and I use Scouterland's node, Scouterland's tool, and it shows it's Electro. It's only rank 1, 6 so it's equivalent to rank 4. And Namor's signature 200 will just send all the damage to Electro. Basically, in this specific fight, no matter who is here, you really need to pay attention to Bane, and it's also a global node small defenders. And this is very important for the end of the war, guys, because this war I learned something new in this game that I didn't know, so it's always fun to learn something new, but in painful way. So I transferred the Bane, Electro is melting here, I'm just not worried, I'm just building my power here. I realized he's a small defender because he evaded once, so I'm like, okay, I will do a few hits and that's it, and finish with special. I also noticed something another about him. When I fought fighting Wasp or Domino, and when Wasp has a timer on her or Domino is not lucky, they still evade more than this guy, for example. So I don't know. Conspiracy. We're moving on to next one, and this is a masochism node, and it's better to take this link rather than the other one. And I'm bringing Warlock for this fight. I checked, it's going to be OG Ultron. It's also a small, I think, defender or large, I'm not sure, but he can evade a lot. It's also bubble shield node, so once hit you 10 times, the 10th hit, I think, is going to be unblockable. So you really need to be careful. You can pay attention that there is no... I'm not always getting these bubble shields is because of the two things. One, I have pacify on me, and second, the infections. I think bubble shields is offensive ability, and Warlock reduce this ability. This guy also runs suicide, so I'm like, oh, amazing. I'm not worried at all. Let's just do my thing. Let's do SP3. It also will give me just small health. So the fight is under control here. I'm really focused. And come on, let's see Warlock, my Walkie Man, and come on, just hit 30%, and here he evaded. It did only 4 hits. 4 hits. All were critical. I'm like, what the fuck? He took almost 50% of my health because most of the hits were critical. This was pretty intense. Yeah, I just like, shit. Losing 50% health, it's like 2 potions just for that. But what can I do? What can I do? This is the price that I should pay. And here it's an interesting thing. I used the tool. In previous war it worked for me, it showed me the champion. I used the tool again to see the champion, and it showed no one. So we thought it's going to be one of the new champions on this node, so I decided to go with Namor on this fight. Although if it was Magik, I would probably go with Warlock, because Warlock can just keep her below bar of power. So this was my thought process. We tested, and the Scouterland's tool just showed nothing on this node. I also have a lot of these expiring special buffs like power advance boosts, so I need to use them, otherwise they will expire, and it's Magik. I was super surprised and also scared, and I'm trying to use Pacify Master here in my advantage, as you can see here, to prevent the limbo. I also, once she will have a limbo, I will hit her, trying to transfer limbo, even block, but you really need to be careful because she also is small defender. And I'm like, come on Outrageous, I need you quicker for his special she's doing. I'm melting here, and here I don't know, I'm just standing and I'm focused on my health, and I think this is one of my mistakes of this fight, is to focus on my health. And here again I just stopped and I'm losing health. I'm not losing health, I'm melting here. I'm melting like a popsicle in summer. This is what is happening here. So I decided, you know what? Let's go Namor mode. I have a strategy, I have a plan. Let's do some special, let's do another special, and then SP2 to finish this fight, and I hope it will work. So I did the first one just did nothing. I'm at 26 outrages here, 27, she is limbo, and I'm still losing health. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You know what? It's all or nothing here. I decided, come on, it's time. I have 12%. It's time for another special and start the Namor SP2, and hopefully I will be able to beat this girl, because man, this was surprising. Not with Warlock, it's so easy here. She has 18%, I dash in, she had limbo, I did my SP2 and game over for her. Man, this fight was really intense, and I really enjoyed it at the end of the fight. And now moving on to next one, and this one I saw these persistent charges and I knew it's going to be Mephisto, so why not? Let's go with Beardo. He's a pretty good option for that. This guy also runs suicide, so recoil should kill him. I also have petrified debuffs on him to reduce his regeneration. As you can see here, he's losing more than he's gaining. And this game for me, when I fight Mephisto with Beardo, is parry heavy basically, but some strange things will happen to me. So first of all here, again, I know you will say you release the block, but again, and I'm at this point like, okay, I don't know what is going on here. I'm just holding block and he just going through my block here, so I'm like, fine. uh, of course, many of you will say you released the block twice, but it's still funny. I'm like, I didn't. I'm like, I'm holding the block. And finally it worked. You see, I don't even trying to dash back because I have glancing, I will get charges. There is no reason to evade it. And this was like, whatever, boss. And now things are going to go a little bit crazy. So at this point we're pretty sure we're going to win the war, so it's more safer to go to this fight. And I decided to go with Captain Beard. I still have my attack boost, 15% attack, I have health boost, and I will try to do as much damage as I can. With Thing, it's most just go with SP3s, you can't really go with SP2s here, because it will trigger his protection, and I'm trying to be aggressive to build my SP3 here, and also just trying to manage the rock stacks. And you will see I'm also doing a heavy intercepts on things, so it's also really nice. But he's not giving me an opportunity to use that fury that I gained. Okay, currently this is the scary part when you fight Thing. When you don't have, when he almost at bar of power and he has 15 rock stacks, and this is really where you need just to dash back, do a hit, hold block, just make him to hold block, then hit into his block. And I'm just paying attention to the time, and I'm like, fudge. minute passed, and he had 80% health. So I think at this point I realized that I'm not sure I have a chance to beat this guy. At least, you know, that's timeout. So I just did a heavy, and I have one kinetic charge. So this is all you need. You will get extra attack for each class that you have in your team. So I have also a mutant and a tech. So it did nice damage, but not not the one I expected to have. So he has 9 rock stacks, and really this fight really managing his rock stacks here for me at least. And I really thought maybe if you guys fought with Beardo against this guy on this main node, I really appreciate for suggestions, but please don't write use 30% boost here, because I'm not going to waste 30% boost. I'm using all my big boosts like 15%, 20%, 10%, 30. I'm keeping just for really rare occasions, for some legends runs, for specific hard content, because I rarely got them. I have like 2 or 3 of them in the game. So 39 seconds left, and I'm like, okay, let's do just another SP3 just to try and get as much as I can here in this specific fight. And he had 27%, so I call it success. And here I mistyped my dash back and I lost focus at this point. Also, I pay attention to dismay. It's like almost 500 per tick. I know it doesn't matter. Let's do as much damage as I can. And I died. So, but I still managed to do a nice damage. But now, this is the most interesting thing. So we have a beast. Capiw, check his channel. He's an awesome player. He almost took down Elsa on this node. I fought her on previous war when there is no evade node, and this is global evade. And I didn't know really her abilities. I remember the monthly quest that has a node that she can evade if you perform the same action and just slap you to the face, but I'm like, okay, I can go with Namor, it should be easy. Bait specials, just reach my speed 3, do insane damage, bait heavies. Should be very easy fight. I started with intercepts and here she caught me and I'm like, okay, let's change the strategy a little bit. But I'm doing fine here, and I think I'm doing fine. I'm attacking her, I'm pretty sure. Come on, I need my speed 3. If I'll reach the speed 3, it will be game over for this girl. So I'm like, come on. And here, just in a moment, come on, I'm attacking her block. And I'm not worried at all. And here she evaded and slapped me to my face, and I'm like, what? Did you parry me? What have I done? I don't know what happened. I'm like, okay, I think I did a mistake, so let's go with Warlock because probably she parried me or something and I just missed it. It probably was my mistake. And here again, she evaded and hit me, and I'm like, wait, what is going on here? What happened? Why I'm dying so fast? Why she evaded and started to hit me again? And after I died, I went to her abilities and I read the abilities. And when she evade, she can automatically chain combo to your face. So I learned in very hard way and very painful way this ability. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this war video. If you did, click like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.